But let's get aboard, starting off with the Thompson Dream.
With its uniquely British product, small intimate ships, a great range of cruise and stay options, all tips included, an unrivaled number of regional airports you can fly from, plus a generous baggage allowance, it's little wonder that Thompson Cruises is turning heads. They boast one of the highest levels of repeat passengers in the industry, and after 6 years working for them, I can tell you why. They are without doubt the friendliest ships afloat. Some friends of mine who cruise a lot always pack 2 sizes of clothing. One for the start of the cruise, thank you, and one for the end. And once you've tasted the food on board, you'll understand why. It's international cuisine with a British twist. And with open sitting as standard, you won't need to rush trying to keep to the ship's schedule. You can set the pace and enjoy up to 7 meals a day. Trust me, it's possible. Whether it's a freshly poured pint in a nightclub or sipping a cocktail of a day poolside, each of the bars on board Thompson ships enjoys a unique and special personality. With honest low prices, juggling waiters and service with a smile, you're never more than 2 minutes walk away from a refreshing aperitif. The Thompson Cruises has some of the best entertainment afloat. In a 2-week cruise, you'll see no fewer than 10 full production shows and some great comedy from award-winning UK guest artists. Add to that fantastic interactive game shows, cabarets, and all singing, all dancing deck parties, and you really won't want to go back to your cabin. There is lots and lots of choice with the accommodation on board Thompson ships, from insides through to stunning suites. All are en suite, offer 24-hour room service and 2 turn-downs a day. The only surprise you're going to encounter is what your hand towel will be transformed into when you return every night. My favourite was always the monkey with the sunglasses. They're great, they're cabin stewards. Yeah. And you know, the great thing about Thompson is that the crew work so hard for you, they're so friendly, but all the gratuities are included. You know,
so you don't have to pay tips?
No, you're not paying tips with the other lines where you're charged a certain amount every day of gratuities. Obviously, if you want to give something extra when you're on a Thompson cruise, it's lovely to do that. However, it's, you know, you're not expected to do that, and it's not charged to your account. So it's incredible service they give you. They're so friendly.
And bear in mind, you know, this is all inclusive. You know, your hotel stay is all inclusive, the cruises. So it is exceptional value. You can imagine how busy we're going to be for this one this afternoon. Anyway, let's show you where you're going to be cruising to. So this starts off, Keith, with a flight over to Malaga, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. And I'm going to come back. I'm going to come back to Malaga because we're going to be staying there for a week. Remember, this is 2 weeks all inclusive. So we're going to go off to Barcelona. Again, I'll talk about Barcelona later in the show in more detail, but it's that beautiful award-winning city with the best urban beaches in the whole of the world, according to National Geographic. After Barcelona and a chance to wander down Las Ramblas, we're going to Toulon. This is fusing French Riviera glam with the feel of a traditional old town. It's your gorgeous gateway to the Côte d'Azur. You can follow the sound of popping corks and clinking champagne flutes. You can go out to Saint-Tropez, which is, of course, is a long-time favourite of the glitterati. You can venture into Provence and go and enjoy the wonderful land of kind of sunflowers and vineyards and so much more. You can head out to Cassis and see this beautiful little place that hasn't really been changed in time. Gorgeous little village with a serene charm. Or, of course, just go out into, as I said, into the Provence, into the French sleepy villages and this enchanting region that's inspired so many great masters like Van Gogh. It's a great little port. I like it because you can have a crepe on the seafront. There's loads of lovely little creperies. Go and get whatever filling you want and get involved. Beautiful.
And then on to Palma next.
Yeah, Palma, there we go. This is lovely. Palma, Mallorca, the largest of the Balearic Islands, dominated by the Tramontana mountain range, full of beautiful olive groves, pine forests, and these tiny little ochre villages. It's a wonderfully rugged coastline with gorgeous miles and miles of beach. Then, of course, you've got Palma itself with this wonderful neo-Gothic cathedral, which sits on the waterfront, which you can wander down. It's full of trendy cafes and restaurants. Behind that cathedral, loads of little cheeky tapas joints where you can get gambas alioli and some lovely, lovely dishes. And, of course, head out, if you like, to their version of Land's End, Formenta Cap, and their best beach on the island, which is Formenta Beach. Deserted paradise.
It really does. It looks so beautiful, that, doesn't it? And Valencia.
Valencia, one of the biggest, liveliest cities in Spain. It's right on course on the Mediterranean Sea. The beach is right at its heart. Some of the best beaches in the whole of Spain. A lot of the locals go there on their holidays. Now, of course, you can wander through the take a wide-eye wander through the old town. It's the throbbing heart of the city. It's the largest preserved complex of its kind in Europe, and it's really stunning. And you've got a great cathedral there, a 13th century cathedral, where apparently there's a chalice palace that was used by Christ in the Last Supper. You can also head out to the ultra-modern, you can see the Palace of Arts. This is the City of Arts and Sciences, is its proper name. Santiago Catralva built it, and it's a complex set in a sunken park, the likes of which you have never seen before. It's stunning. It's a planetarium, IMAX theatre, oceanographic theatre. So much great stuff to enjoy here in Valencia. Then you go into Cartagena, which is a beautiful little port which is hemmed in by these forts sitting on top of the mountains. And then from there, you're going to Malaga. And here, of course, you're getting off the ship and you've got 7 nights, Sean, in an all-inclusive hotel. So this is 14 nights all-inclusive, which is so good.
And this has to be one of the lowest prices we've ever seen for 2 weeks all-inclusive.
It really is. And here, this is where you're staying for 7 nights. Wonderful chance. It's the lively capital of the Costa del Sol, which I'm sure you'll have all heard of. Famed for its sun-baked beaches, attractive climate. It's the gateway to Andalusia, with its Moorish architectural heritage. This place is the birthplace of Picasso, of Antonio Banderas. It's got a cracking museum for Picasso, features over 200 pieces of his work. It's the heart of bullfighting country. You can enjoy the views from the hilltop Gibraltar Castle, wander down through the city's Alcazaba. You're seeing pictures of some of the Alcazaba gardens now, and the forts that literally overlook this African coast. And then, of course, you can get to Granada and the Alhambra Palace. So much to see and do. Gorgeous.
So you will have a fantastic week. And, you know, all I'm going to say is I would give us a call this afternoon if you can. There's only one date available, the 13th of November. I was thinking November's such a depressing month here in the UK.
It can be, for many reasons, yeah. And this is a great way to beat the blues, you know.
And, you know, if you are working on a budget, you know that £869, really that's all you should spend. You know, all of your tips are included with the Thompson.
Incredible.
It's all inclusive in the hotel and on the ship, all your entertainment. And we always talk about the entertainment, but it is outstanding. You know, Thompson have won so many awards, haven't they?
If you go onto sites like Cruise Critic, where all the UK public, cruising public, critique the ships, Thompson ships in the mid-sized category are 1, 2, 3 and 4 for entertainment.
Really?
Yeah. That's not even to talk about value and all the other things as well, but the entertainment and the atmosphere on Thompson ships is simply unbeatable. It's so special, and that's why people go back time and time again.
Well, just to remind you, all of your return flights are included, and any transfers there as well. There are flights available from your local airport as well, so just ask the call centre. You know, with Thompson, they can really find your flight from the airport closest to you. You'll get that free upgrade to all-inclusive on board, so you won't have to worry about your drinks or anything like that. And to secure your place for the 13th of November, all you need to find is your deposit of only £200 per person today. It's always a good feeling when you've booked your holiday and you've got it secured, isn't it?
It really, really is. And particularly at this value, where you pay your £200, you only got another £669 to pay for 2 weeks.
Good maths, second.
Oh, no, sorry, GCSE A-star.
No, on our website, the Planet Cruise website as well, you can check out all of the deals. I should point out as well, if you ever, if you want to watch the show again later on the week, you'll see the repeat schedule on the website. And actually, Planet Cruise can find you any cruise with any company, anywhere in the world at any time as well. So, you know, we can definitely find you a cruise to suit your individual needs.